So there is a new belt in the WWE, the WWE 24/7 Championship belt, aka the almost hardcore title. So right off the bat, I want to take a little bit of a shot at people that are being like, "Oh, that belt's so terrible looking." Need I remind you that we still have a heavyweight championship that looks like it was made by fruit by the foot? So, in all honesty, is the belt amazing looking? No, it's not going to be about the. I think a lot of people are going to be buying replicas of. I don't think it's offensively bad. I think it's just plain. But then again, the belt is going to be tossed around so much. There's going to be no prestige to this belt, so don't spend that much time thinking about how it looks. But overall, I got to tell you, out of the entirety of WWE that is making me not want to watch it, apart from NXT and 205, the main roster finally at least has something that I might watch the clips of on YouTube, because I don't even care about what's going on now. Like I just saw that Lesnar won at Money in the Bank, and I just went, really? Okay, fine. Well, I'm watching Double or Nothing in a couple of days, and AEW television should be starting up soon. So assuming that ends up being at least half decent, my attention is going to be gone to there. I'm basically, like, my plan is that it's going to be A&W for, I just said A&W, holy crap, do I want a burger really bad now? I think that's where I'm going after I record this. But I'm either going to be watching AEW for the main stuff, and then I'll watch NXT on the side, because NXT is still at its core for wrestling fans and not fans of, I don't even know what the hell WWE is now, the main roster. I don't know who they're actually making the show for. But at the very least, the 24/7 championship is something that at least can be interesting, because it leaves the room open for fun, which, as Daniel Bryan said recently, Monday Night Raw has not been fun. So, to have the hijinks that we used to see with the hardcore title, like Crash Holly defending it in a freaking kid's playpen, all the silly people all the silly things that happen, like Briscoe covering Crash while he's asleep in the APA little makeshift bar there, all the crazy little things that can happen. I hope that they take cues from what the DDT Iron Man heavy metalweight title is. That would be amazing, because I would love to see something stupid winning the title. I'd love to see that silliness. If WWE wants to take this belt seriously, take it as unseriously as you possibly can. That's how you're going to make that belt work. Because this is meant, anybody who tries to tell you that comedy doesn't work in wrestling, this is the point in wrestling that comedy is literally the requirement. That is going to be where this belt flourishes, and if you want to keep people somewhat engaged in the program, this is the belt that's going to do it, at least for the casual fans to at least be like, oh, that was really funny though. So other than that, I mean, from what we saw at the beginning, I like the idea that there wasn't a match to do it. It was just who can grab the thing first. And then obviously Robert Roode ends up being the one that gets the pinfall right away on Titus after he grabbed the belt. And then R-Truth, I swear to God, this belt was made for him, because the silliness that can come out of this is going to be amazing. And the fact that he's now made it through at least another day at SmackDown, still being the champ, I'm excited to see where it goes. And hopefully, it stays like this for a while. I want this to at least be a belt where I would love to see R-Truth hold it for a little while, just to have the hijinks roll before we get into the craziness. But I mean, either way, I don't think there's necessarily a bad result for this. I spent a lot of time trying to think of how they could actually screw this belt up, and the only way they could screw it up is by doing nothing with it. But the fact that in the first couple of shows they've had segments rolling of it, as long as they keep doing that, it's fine. You could even have a great thing where, let's say Xavier Woods from the New Day wins at one time, and he goes down to the ring, and while Kofi's wrestling a match, all of a sudden you just see a guy pop up and roll him up, and the referee in the ring leaves the ring for a moment just to count the pin, and the guy runs off with the belt. That would be amazing. I love that kind of stuff. So, all in all, I just got to tell you, I'm excited to see where that belt goes, and I don't see anything wrong with it, whether it's the design of the belt or the way they're going to use it. Because if they do what they're doing already, it's going to end up being probably one of the few highlights of Raw, because Lord knows there isn't much left of it. So that's it for that, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.